that sound? Everybody look what's going. We better stop. Children, what's that sound?
Hey, what's up you guys? It's Mary again. I've decided to make another video, but this time it's going to be about something that has always helped me lose weight in the past. I usually like to have eggs in the morning when I'm trying to lose weight because it's a good source of protein. However, I don't always have time to make it because I get up and I have to go. So I will actually be doing something where I make eggs ahead of time and then I microwave them in the morning, and it might sound gross, but it actually tastes really, really good. So for starters, you'll need one of these little muffin tins. And I actually have multiple of that. That way I have plenty to get me through the week. Another thing that if you're trying to be healthy that you can add to this is spinach, which I love, and you can't hardly really taste it anyway. But then there's cheese because I'm addicted. And then eggs, of course. So I'm going to show you exactly what to do. And I actually about forgot. There's the bacon, and I like to get turkey bacon for that. And that's where I started. Okay, so I've got it. The turkey bacon, and of course I got a great value because it's cheaper. Why not? Okay. So I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna take the bacon and I'm gonna put it around the edges like that. And I'll show you an example in just a second. Okay, turkey bacon, just like that, putting it together, and then you put it in here. That's to start with. Okay, and here is the finished result with the turkey bacon. The next thing I will be doing is taking this glass, and I've got an egg already in it. You can scramble it. It's really just whatever you prefer. I personally prefer it this way. I don't know, for some reason, it just tastes better that way to me. I am also going to get the spinach. So that will actually be the next thing I do, is get the spinach and put it in the bottom right here. And excuse the nails, they look really, really bad, but I'm going to be fixing that here soon. Anyway, moving on. So I'm going to put the spinach in it. Here we go. Okay, so as you see, I've already started to put spinach in all of these. So you just put it at the bottom like that, and you put multiple leaves. That way you have enough spinach in there to count for something in the morning. And it's very nutritional. It's just good. You need as much vegetables in your diet as possible. I, however, struggle with vegetables, which you will come to learn more about me with that. I'm a picky eater, which is also why I struggle with my weight. It really is a big issue, but I'm working on it. So, just so you know, here's the next step. And I'll just show you with one of these, and then I'm going to go on ahead and do that on my own here. But we've got the eggs, or egg. So one egg goes in here, just like that. Okay. And then I'll be putting cheese on top of it. So I'll show you that. Okay. So I put the cheese on top, so we're good there. And anybody who knows me the best knows that I am actually very addicted to Frank's Red Hot sauce. And it also has come back to bite me because I get swelling in my feet, which is also related to weight gain. But Frank's Red Hot, I usually like to put that on it after I've cooked it in the microwave, but I just wanted to show you that because that just makes it so much better. You have no idea. I'm addicted. Alright, and it's ready to be in the oven. So it's going to cook for about 15 to 20 minutes. And we'll come back and see that here in a little while. Okay, so while I'm waiting on that, I thought I would just tell you a little bit more about myself. I was actually adopted, and that's like a whole nother video in itself, just talking about exactly what went on with that. But I was just going to explain some of my pickiness and where it comes from. But before I was adopted, I was at a group home, and I couldn't have asked for a better group home to be in, even though there were some things that were kind of sketchy that happened here and there. But anyway, like I said, it's a whole nother story in itself. But as far as why I'm so picky, whenever I was in that group home, I used to hang out with a little boy who was extremely picky, and apparently, which is hard to believe for me, but apparently before that I used to eat all these different foods and want vegetables and drink tea and all this stuff, but I don't like tea. And I grew up most of my childhood not eating vegetables, which is bad. My parents would try and try and try, but it never worked, which is horrible. So I've just got to do better. I have been working on it. I never used to eat spinach. I eat spinach now. I eat a number of other things, but I'm just still very picky, which contributes to weight gain, because the more picky you are, especially with vegetables and healthier foods, the more likely you are to gain weight. Or at least in my experience, that's what the case is. So I used to hang out with this little boy. He was super picky, and I just thought he was great. And we would hang out, and I watched him, and I was like, okay, so we're not supposed to like those kind of foods. All right, well, that makes sense. And I guess it just clicked, and I never went back to eating healthy. So here's my struggle from now on. But I just want to say, I'm not blaming that little kid. I'm blaming myself. I was young, you know. I made a crazy decision that has affected me ever since. So that's why you do not follow the crowd. All right. And actually, I think that the eggs are about ready, so I'm going to show you those here in a second. Let me just go check. Okay, so they are ready. I'm going to go show you those. I've got them out of the oven now, but I just thought that I would finish this up and just tell you that these stories about where I was adopted and everything will be continued. And I also will be taking you along, making vlogs and different things. I'm just going to kind of try to explore all the different things that I could make a video about, because it's fun. So I look forward to seeing you more in my other videos. Thank you. And let me just go show you. Ta-da! And this is just after 17 minutes. And they look like they're set, ready to go. I will have 2 each morning, so this is going to have me set for 6 different breakfast meals, which is really going to help out with my work week. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did and you want to continue to see more videos, definitely hit the subscribe button, like it, and I hope to see you again in my next video.